I think the service was phenomenal. It was really way beyond what we expected. They came in and when we come through the door, I mean, from day one, they over delivered every step of the way.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. From the very first time we met Della, it just felt right. She was wonderful to work with through the whole process, and even when we transitioned to Stephen, it was the same quality that we had had with Della all the way through. And there were even other people we know on the back end that were working that maybe we didn't interact with directly, but because the process continued to move very smoothly, we knew that everyone involved was giving good customer service.
The service at America's Home Place was excellent. They did what they said they would do, when they would do it, and everything just went like clockwork.
I think the service we had with the American Home Builders was very excellent. Was very pleased with everything. They was just like a phone call away. Anything we needed, they said just call and let us know, and everything was pretty much on time, what they stated.
Yeah, everything's true to what they said.
We were able to customize the plan. The great thing about America's Home Place is that it gave us a starting point with that plan, and then we were able to tweak that and put in different modifications that really fit our family. So that was one of the benefits that we felt like of going with them, is that we didn't have to start from scratch. We had a base point, and then we were able to customize that, add, delete things as we saw fit.
It really made the experience that much more personal, because they were able to take exactly, they were able to get, again, from the time you walk in to the point of sitting in your own home, of getting it exactly like you want it, everything where you want it. And the customization was really unreal as to all the available features and options that they did.
Yeah, they truly made it our home. It wasn't just a house plan. It was customized to be our home.
I chose America's Home Place because they was the first place I went where you could change the plans, you could move this around, move a room, add, subtract, and it didn't cost anything extra. It was, and they went along, everything just real smooth. That's all I can say.
It was all one-stop shop at America's Home Place. They had everything, and it was so easy to just go there and work with Della and Lindsay and pick everything out, and it was just, you didn't have to go anywhere else.
Yeah, we was very pleased with everything they had to offer,
Yeah.
with the house plans and everything as a package as a whole.
Yeah, packaging it was the best part.
We chose America's Home Place because in the end they delivered exactly what we wanted, and at the price that we were looking to spend on it. It was exactly, the value was completely there, the customization was there, so it brought in both of those to know exactly what we were going to have in the end, and we were well pleased with that.
The living room, I guess what I like the most is the windows, where I can open them up in the winter and heat pretty much the house during the day, and then I can open them up and get a view of the yard and everything around.
The living room's great. The windows, that was our favorite part when we came out to see where they actually had started building the house. You could walk through and the windows were so huge, you could just see all the way through. And then the fireplace.
Yeah, the fireplace we added.
Yeah,
And,
it was a gorgeous fireplace.
with the rock mantle,
And the floors.
hardwood floors, and the island we added in the kitchen, and granite countertops. Everything matched up.
I think the part of the living room that was very important to us was the open concept, so that we could be in the kitchen, and while we're in the kitchen cooking, we could also be entertaining in the living room, or watching over the family while they're doing other things. So the open concept was very important to be able to entertain and see what's going on in that area while also doing other tasks.
The openness too was a crucial piece. I wanted to feel unrestrained in my own home, and they really were able to bring him back into some customization and open it up to the original plan, to exactly what we wanted, and pulling it all together. It was they definitely have their magician hats on there.
The kitchen, I like mostly about the kitchen is the appliances. They're all Whirlpool, which is a good brand name, and they all work great.
And we were fortunate with everything that went into the kitchen. Everything matched, and we had looked at other builders and talked with other places and priced things before. And the fact that the granite is included was just wonderful to us, because at some of the other ones it was an expense we weren't going to be able to add in, and with America's Home Place it was already there. So that was
Big savings with the granite and appliances.
Yeah.
And everything.
The kitchen is it was the way it turned out, and the fact that the granite countertops were come standard. So many different designs, and that brings that customization back into play. That we can have ours set up like no one else, and just capturing the beauty of granite against the hardwood floors, and it really, the color schemes that they had to pick from were just more than exciting. It was like a kid in a candy store moment.
Yeah, I also like the bar in the kitchen, again, because someone could sit there. And again, for entertaining, it was great for them to be with you while you're cooking in the kitchen. And then also, we really customized the bar where we wanted not just to have the paint underneath, but also to have the rock. And that was something that we really wanted to bring in. And I don't know that they had done that before, but they were able to make that happen. And so that was very special to us to be able to have that piece brought in.
I guess for me, the biggest thing would be is the breezeway between the house and the garage, which I had a detached garage, and they made a breezeway that's just super nice.
The bedroom's great. Our bedroom's huge. I mean, it's way double what we had at our old home, and I mean, it's just, we have 9-foot ceilings, so the ceilings, I mean, just
plenty of space.
I mean, even down to like the finish, like the paint and everything that they did is just, it's gorgeous just walking into it. I was really pleased with it.
In the bathroom, we did the tile
Oh,
shower
yeah.
all the way through. And
We did an upgrade with that, and it's
Upgrade,
just,
it was-
it's gorgeous.
The closet is the master closet is huge. I love the breakfast area is my favorite. I know Della will always ask me about that. That's my favorite part of the house.
The breakfast area was a personal touch and really added a lot of character to the home. And there's lots of memories to be made there over the years.
I think that's where we spend most of our time, is the breakfast area. We just enjoy that part.
Power bill's low. They put in mostly the new fluorescent type bulbs, and it's got the double pane windows, which are energy efficient.
Yeah, we was very pleased with the energy efficient, the glass, and all
The appliances are all energy efficient.
hot water heater and the air units.
Yeah. Yeah.
They really saved us a lot.
Yeah, this house is way bigger than our other house, and we're really, I mean,
Twice as big.
it's twice as
We're-
big as what we had, and our Duke Energy bill is about the same
Yeah, about
at the
the
old
same
house.
bill.
So
Wow.
it's really great.
The energy efficiency of the home has really surprised us there too. We've really seen our utility bills come down. Even having a larger home than what we'd had before, and that just attests to the quality and of the structure and using the most up-to-date materials in the building process. It's really I don't know what a term to use would be a good snug fit. Is that it's the energy efficiency has really surprised us here. Everything from watching the whole building process come together as we visited from week to week, and saw the quality of the materials that went into building the home, and all the way down to the blown insulation up top. So it's they definitely use the latest and greatest.
As far as good value in the house, I came by and inspected it regularly. The wood that they used, the concrete, all the building materials were top notch, and the workmanship was great. So I think I got a great value.
I would consider this a value for sure. I mean, we don't go around telling everybody what we paid for the home, but when people come and look, they're like, I cannot believe you have this much home, that you were able to build this much home. And we've even showed people the beginning home plans and where we went in and changed things and did stuff different upstairs, and they were like, oh my goodness. And then when they come in and see the house, they're like, you guys used every square footage of this house. They made, they made do of every single square footage. Nothing is wasted, which is really cool.
Yeah, versus a stick built versus a modular home. I mean, this
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's
this
a
is
whole lot better
amazing.
for the
Yeah,
for
the
the money.
value is hands down what would be their trademark thing. They definitely deliver for the money.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Just the things that come standard in a lot of their plans is what, for us, was what we were looking for. So that was just an extra bonus to have those things already added into. It wasn't anything I had to add in. It was already in place. And so we just were able to adjust from that starting point.
I would trust anybody at America's Home Place and anybody that they do sub work, get to do sub work, electrical, plumbing. All of those people have been. I would trust them.
Absolutely trust them.
Yes, we trust them a lot. I mean, everything they said that they was gonna do or completed, everything was on time.
And they did exactly what they said. If we needed them at all,
Yeah,
they
just a
were right there.
Phone call or email.
Stephen was
away.
emailing us back, calling us, checking with us. I mean, I didn't have any worries at all, and it was kind of cool because he knew people that had built homes, and we had talked to them, and they were like, if a marriage can stand building a home, all these like
Right.
scary
Yeah,
stories.
that was-
This house was up and built in 4 months, and we were like, what happened? Like, we were fine.
I definitely trust the American Home Builders. I feel like Della and Stephen particularly are almost like part of the family from the thing, just everything that you have to deal with them through the whole process. And it's such a short period of time. They're able to build the home, in 3 or 4 months. And in that time, I really do. It feels like that they're part of the family.
Yeah, we couldn't have picked anybody else, to put a new home, put it in their hands, because they really did feel like an extension of our family through the process. And to date, it's constant follow-ups and customer satisfaction, and to this day, we trust with them is exceeded because they're welcome at any time, and they really made us feel like family.
Yeah, anytime we had questions or wanted just to ask more for clarity for things, they always followed up, and if they said they were going to do something, they delivered that.
They did.